Jasper climbs among the branches, stretches a wide sheet of plastic among the limbs. He tugs it down near the center and cuts a hole in it. Beneath the hole, a large plastic bucket is perched in the branches. On the beach, Alan films the volleyball game, paying extra attention to Racine. He focuses in on an advertisement hung on the net. Be confident, be dry, be assured. Baxter pads and tampons keep you in the game. Brie jumps, smashes the volleyball across the net at the feet of Racine. Racine, why you gotta be hitting those low balls at me? Brie, because you miss them. Racine, you don't hit those to Courtney because she's a white girl. Jeff, oh, not again. Ain't nobody here care what color you are, girl. Racine, I know prejudice when I see it, but boy. Jeff, but not when you use it, I guess. Courtney, I get that kind of thing all the time for being blonde. Racine, you're not blonde. Courtney, I know, right? Brie, so much for stereotypes. Jeff, everybody gets shit for something. You think Gary never suffered for his weight? Racine, that's not the same. He was a lazy fat ass and a dead pervert. He could have changed. I can't not be black or a woman. Double whammy. Jeff, oh please, sister girl, be thankful you aren't a gay black man. Courtney, I'm Mormon. Everybody freezes. Looks at Courtney with sympathy. Courtney, not a good one. They all relax and play ball. Interior, production tent, day. Cobber enters, sounds of lovemaking from Nancy's bedroom. He moves quietly to the flap, looks in. Nancy lies on the bed under a sheet, knees up and spread wide. Under the sheet a head bobs furiously. Nancy, yes, now, do it. Cobber, he doesn't know how to do it. He hasn't gotten to lesson 2 yet. Nancy gasps, drops her knees. Alan climbs out from under the sheet and pokes his head out. Nancy, Cobber, I take it you weren't expecting me. Nancy, I thought that. Cobber, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Cobber looks directly at Brad. Cobber, you're disqualified and out of the competition. Brad, bullshit. You can't do that just because you're jealous. Cobber, after your fishing accident and your performance here, I really don't think that's an issue. But contestants aren't allowed in the production tent. It's in your contract. You're out. Cobber turns to leave. Nancy, everyone is out, Cobber. Cobber turns back to face her. She pushes Alan out of the way. Wait a minute, not out of the way. She pushes Alan away and sits up on the bed. Cobber, what are you talking about, Nancy? You're broke. You went way over budget, and auditors are coming to investigate what you have done with all that money. Your show is over. Cobber, over budget? That's crazy. I haven't spent a fourth of... Interrupted. Nancy, you have been stealing, and you got caught. Did you really think you could get away with it? Cobber, I never stole a single... Interrupted. Alan, tell it to the judge, Cobhead. Maybe the boys in prison will appreciate your little trick. Take plenty of oranges. Nancy, everything gets packed up in the morning. Cobber, what about a winner? There are contracts, Nancy. Your problem. No doubt the judge will add to your sentence for that. External, beach, night. The moon hangs on the horizon. Cobber sits on the sand, watches the waves roll in. Brie walks quietly beside him and sits. Brie, feel like company? Cobber, feel like shit. Brie, you're kidding, right? Big-time producer doing your dream job, aren't you? Cobber laughs wryly. Cobber, more like a nightmare. I'll be glad when it's over. I only came for the show, remember? Brie, glad when it's over? You told me you wanted to do it, not to be done with it. You plan on waiting until you die to enjoy being alive? Cobber, no, of course not. But life is no bed of roses where we just do what we want and nothing ever goes wrong. Brie, no shit. How boring would that be? Appreciating hard times and knowing they will pass too makes the journey all the more sweet. Brie and Cobber spend an eye-to-eye, soul-searching moment. Cobber breaks the gaze and looks out over the water. Cobber, maybe you're right. I never really thought about how beautiful it is out here until you mentioned it. Brie, it is beautiful. Cobber looks her in her eyes. Brie, it's never too late, you know. Cobber, for what? Brie, to have new dreams, to open your eyes, to appreciate the miracle of life. Beat. Cobber, is this everything you thought it would be? Brie, yes, because I didn't try to define it. I just wanted to experience it. They lean slowly toward one another. Their lips are about to touch. Cobber pulls back. Brie, what's wrong? Cobber, reluctantly. Nothing. Just, I heard about that Gary thing. Brie, what about it? Cobber, it seems kinda gross. Brie is instantly furious. She jumps to her feet, glares down at Cobber. Brie, God, are you really so self-centered? There's something gross about spending a little time comforting a dying man? Your priorities really are messed up. Brie storms away. She stops, turns back. Brie continues. I don't know what you heard, but I drew the short straw, and my word means something to me. And by the way, I didn't fuck him. Not that it's any of your business. We talked and laughed, and I hope he died believing he had a friend.